so many traditions and cultures have men using skirts. And from the 80s to the 90s, crop tops were considered fashionable and were even worn by straight men like Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg. But now, imagine if a guy or a boy today liked pink, wore makeup, had long nails, wore a skirt, and a crop top.
I guess that's the world we live in, right?
So this is a pretty decent pic, probably his best one. He's just chilling on the beach, shirtless. Then we got him holding the dog, him hiking somewhere cool, and him being in the pool, right? So this is not a guy that, chicks would say is ugly, but also not a guy that chicks would be really bragging about. As a side note, I think that if this guy grows out some facial hair, because I think his biggest weak point is the fact that he just looks like a little kid. He's got the baby face. So I think if this guy puts on 20 to 30 pounds of muscle and grows out a bit of facial hair, he can actually significantly add to his sexual market value, maybe even by up to 2 points. Results he got. Now, we ran this profile for 24 hours, and during that time, he got 25 likes, which is actually not too terrible, like 25 likes. Let's take a look at the photos, though. So you can see this guy is very pleasant on the eyes, to say the least, right? So this is a guy that I think chicks would rate somewhere between an 8.5 and a 10, depending on her personal taste. And I think this is someone that a lot of the red and black pillars would call a chat. So we ran this profile for 24 hours, and let's see what kind of results he got. So he got a total of 112 likes, which is pretty good, So I would say this is 4.5 times more than the average guy, right? So let's say the average guy was a 5 and this guy is a 10, so he's twice as attractive as him, but he didn't get just twice the number of likes. He got 4.5 times. So as you can see, it's kind of like this type of curve. And of course, some of these chicks are, very attractive, right? So guys who say, oh, there's no 9s and 10s on Tinder. No, there's no 9s and 10s on Tinder for you because your profile isn't that good. But if you're an attractive guy with a dope profile, you are going to see some really hot chicks on Tinder.